Hey everybody, it's Scott O'Mato back for episode 6 of my Pyrotech Let's Play. Guys, I've done a lot between episodes here. I did several pit burns. Right now I'm running clay. I do hear a mob down there. I did go down there and get some gravel. I went and got some clay and some more gravel. And we're going to try to do this twine. I moved the durable twine. I moved the soaking pot over to there. I understand the buckets a little bit better now. When it says 8 uses, it means it's got 8 stages of breaking. All right. So like the distance that you travel or time you have it in your inventory. See, a clay bucket only has 12 and it has to be kiln fired. A stone bucket has 16. It's masonry, bricks, and clay. Like we could make that pretty easy. But it's kind of easier just to move the soaking pot right next to where we want it to be. And then use the wooden bucket. The wooden bucket's only 3 planks and a plant fiber. So it's not too bad. You just can't move any distance. Now I wouldn't say you'd be able to move very far distance even with the stone one. Then the iron, once you get to it, is you know, just like you'd expect, no durability or anything like that. Okay, so I moved the soaking pot over to here. I did harvest some of the cows. And so I've got 6 leather. So we are going to also try to make a rock bag so that when we dig down, now keep in mind, to get redstone we have to have iron. All right, so that's just a thing to harvest it. None of these tools that they offer up to, you know, obsidian, which requires a wither forge, you have to have iron to harvest it. None of the harvest levels are sufficient. Okay, so that's a thing. But like I said, this rock bag's pretty easy, leather and all that. And then the durable rock bag, see, uses this durable twine and a durable stash, which will, I guess, hold more. And it's tarred board and all this kind of stuff. So, you know, you have to have this wood tar. So we do have some wood tar in here, and here's my soaking pot. So I'm going to try to do some of this twine. You could do 8 at a time, I believe. So I'm going to try to do those. It's actually 125 millibuckets per thing, which turns out to be 8. So let's try to grab it with this wooden bucket, and I'd say pretty much it's a one-time use, guys. We'll see how much durability it takes if I just go bam, bam. All right, let's see what that did. So that took two of the stages of breaking, so we can keep that in mind. So I may be able to at least use it again, at least one more time. So now I should be able to put the twine in here, and then over time, again, like everything else, it's slow. It will convert, all right, to that durable twine. And then we can make the bow. We could make a regular bow even, I believe, but you can make this durable bow. Now we could, I believe, go and just get some string. I just need one more string, but you know, I'm not really trying to get mobs going right now. Okay, so that gets us going on that. So I have plenty of masonry bricks now. So we're going to want to go ahead and try to like finish the stone machines to a degree, and then make a one of the bellows. All right. So let's look at what we need stone tool wise. All right, so basically we've got the kiln, we need the oven. So the oven is just a tinder. We can make that real quick, and then the oven is 7 and a thing, so we need 3 more. Actually just 1 more. Yeah, just 1 more. Okay, and so that'll get that, and then the brick. Okay, so let's make that real quick. In here, each one of these tables has durability, so unless you're going to stack recipes, it's better not to use that stone one. And then the tinder in the middle. Okay, this should get it. Okay, so there's the stone oven. Now keep in mind that, you know, each one of these is using fuel. We'll eventually want to do some automation setups I'm just going to put it right here. None of these have a GUI in them. All right. And this stone oven will cook for us and do some other recipes. So, you know, you don't have to worry about food burning in it, I believe. Not absolutely sure about that. Hopefully not. I mean, but it'll still burn fuel. But see, you could take wheat and convert it directly to straw for burning pits, or pulp to paper. So you make that pulp and then you make paper. Or you can do plant fibers. That's sponge. And you could cook food. So you could actually do saplings to dried fibers. All that. Let's try to cook some food from those cows. Let's see how much I got. I got 13. I think you can only do 5 at a time. Again, it's going to be one of those things that, you know, you're going to have to use the logs to burn right now. Yeah. I mean, I could do that charcoal, but I'm going to actually keep that. So let's just go ahead and make our 3 of these. It ultimately seems to be cheaper if you have a decent tree farm, which ours is getting at least a stack each time. And I put the trees real close together so they grow really big. Sometimes a little bit more of a pain to harvest, but you know, it makes it easier when you want to get a lot of wood. So we fill this guy up. Actually, let's check our, it's nowhere close, I'm sure. But I could make another flint and tinder. But I'd rather go ahead and make the bow thing. Yeah, we're almost done. Let's go ahead and wait this out. Yeah, we're super close to being done. So this one didn't take too long. Okay, so that should give us durable twine. All right. So we should be able to make the bow thing now. So let's do that. Bow. And that guy, bow drill. So just make a bow. Let's get some sticks and put those in like such. Okay, and just make a bow. Then we'll just be able to add it to a stick. All right, like such. Okay, and get that guy. Okay, now this is a faster one and it has a bit more durability to it. So that should work for us better. Let me go ahead and eat and get back up to health. Okay. And light this. Let's see, we need to put in our beef. So again, 8 at a time is what you can do. Okay, and so that's only 1:57. All right, so yeah, the time's a lot different. So I could pull out some of these log piles. We'd have to watch that. I'd have to figure out what the best fuel is for that. But yeah, we don't want to waste it too much. All right, that's fine. All right, so there's that. Now let's go ahead and look at the rest of the stone and see that we got the sawmill. The crucible is the thing that we need the tank for. So I've got the 4 glass. Yeah, let's go and watch that. So let's do the tank. All right, so 4 glass, 4 masonry brick. We can't make 2. I would have liked 2 of, but we don't have the glass yet. And then masonry brick. I think it just went on the outside of it. Let me check that to be sure. Yeah. Okay. And get this guy made. And check our food so we're not just wasting fuel. So 35 seconds. That's good that it at least has a timer on it. So there's our tank. Yeah, let's look at what else needs to be done. So the tank brick 7, so we'll need 7 more of these. All right, this should be done. I'm going to try to pull out the fuel as soon as it's done to try to conserve it. I don't know how many I'll get back or what the time is, but as soon as this finishes. All right, so I put in 3. I got 2 back with 26. So basically it takes 1. That's not bad. All right, so there's some steak. I don't know if it would burn, you know, because we were watching it very closely that time. But all right, let's make the rest of our masonry bricks here. So we need 7 for that. 7, right? And then the rest, just surround it around 2, 3, and then in the middle goes the tank, and then another masonry brick on top. We'll have that guy. Okay, cool. So there's another advancement. And then this guy, I've showed you before, but the main thing we need is this liquid clay from it. All right, so I need to make some clay blocks, which you have to hammer them. You have to hammer clay to get clay blocks. So nothing, there's many crafting recipes that are removed. Most all of the block type stuff is either hammering or done in the compacting bin. All right, so we're good on that one. Now let's look at a faucet, I suppose, or I wish we could make another drain. My burn over here is done. I was going to do some bricks. I got 6 out of that and a pottery fragment and a pottery shard. So again, you get a lot of extra stuff that you may not necessarily need. Eventually, if you gathered enough of the material, you could craft it back, but that's a challenge to keep up with all of these blocks. And I made another shelf, and I'll keep doing that. The durable shelves hold more, I guess. So probably I don't have a space for beef anymore. No, but I'll be getting some cows here in a little bit. So let's look at, we want to do some more glass. Let's say that. Let's say we wanted to do some more glass. What do I got? I got 2 sand and some sand things. And so not really enough to justify, but I wanted to demonstrate. Maybe I'll just go out and grab some sand real quick, guys. Because we're going to want to make this bellows, and then I'll kind of show you how the bellows things work. So let's see. Let me get up here. I'm trying not to pull the sand like right in front of me. But if I could get some over here somewhere. Yeah, let's just do that. Let's watch for mobs though. Probably don't need that much. So let's see, I just got 1 sand. Yeah, that's enough. So sometimes you'll get a full block, but not very often. Okay, so let's just head back. Our food is pretty good right now. I've been harvesting sugar cane, and then some of our wheat's in, so our food situation is not too bad at the moment. So let's compact some of this stuff. Okay, so that gives us 5. Let's go ahead and do it again. I guess, again, 8. I guess it'll do 4 at a time. Yeah, let's try to get all that we can. I don't know of any other use for it, so. Okay, and then we'll pull that one out. Let's Okay, so that gives us how many? 11, 13. Alright, I'll just do 8. Put this back. Now let's look at the bellows. Should be able to make that, I hope. The mechanical one's really nice, but you need a piston. So you just need one. You need these rods. So I'm going to need some rods, yeah. Let's make a couple of those rods. I believe it was just that or something. Let's look at it. Or I have to hammer it. Yeah, I hammer it is what it is. Hammer one of these guys with a pick. Yeah, and I get 4 of those. Okay. Yeah. Now the bellows is 2 leather, masonry brick, 2 bricks. Okay, so let's make 2 more of the bricks. Okay, so you go through them pretty quick. Through the masonry bricks. All right, so that and boards, 2 boards, 2 leather, 2 bricks, and a rod. All right, so rod, leather, here and here. Okay, and then the masonry bricks on the bottom. Okay, just always check because I don't have to redo it. 1 board. Here. And then, no, 2 boards. Aha, see? You say you watch to redo it, but what do you do to redo it? Right, 2 boards. And then the brick. Okay. There we go. All right, let's get this guy. Okay, so now we have a bellows. So a bellows will accelerate machines. It shows you in the book, but it's like a 3x3 around it. Like if a machine's here, or if a bellows is here, I think it'll accelerate a machine here, here, and here. So really we would ideally put it in between these 2. So let's go ahead and pick this guy back up. Put this guy down. And the mechanical one's what we really want, but see, you jump on this. All right, and it accelerates combustion machines, and you have to jump again. So it's a little bit like integrated dynamics stuff if you've played that. I'm going to store up the bricks if I can. No. Yeah. Okay. So we're going to want to try to run some glass, let's say. Glass is in here. All right. Now, normally it would take 7 minutes. All right. So let's try to, I think it'll make it use less fuel too. See, and this wouldn't be sufficient normally. I'm not sure if it actually helps with the fuel. All right. And let's try our bow drill. That's much faster. Now I should be able to jump up on this guy. And let's try to watch it. $6.49, but see, it'll go in bigger increments, I believe. $6.44, $43. I'm not really seeing it accelerate it. Maybe that particle is showing that it is. Can't be sure. I've used the automatic one, but I haven't sit here and used the manual one. And obviously this is going to use hunger jumping up and down like this. I'm not quite sure if it's speeding it up. It should. What I was seeing in creative is it would jump bigger intervals. But I'm not seeing that here. I'm just seeing the regular countdown. 30. So let's just quickly check in the manual about that. Place bellows facing. See, facing could be a thing. And maybe it's the mechanical one. All right, I bet it's a facing issue. I'm not sure if it's away from you or toward you. I see the little hole thing on it. Let's see. So it's, okay, it's away from you. So this one you must have to face into it. We should see bigger time intervals jump. 27, 21, yeah, see? So it jumps in bigger time intervals. This is not going to be enough burn time. I don't want it to go out. Don't go out. Try to just give it logs. Bow drill. It'll keep its progress, I believe. See how long this will burn for. It's not going to be enough. It makes the fuel burn faster. I can see that. So it looks like it doesn't affect the amount of fuel that you need. I didn't know for sure if it would. So I think I have more log piles. All right, let's make some more log piles. Okay, so like I said, it uses the same amount of fuel, it looks like. It's just faster. So, you know, not something you're going to want to do all the time, but once you get the mechanical one, it's actually pretty good. But again, this guy's just so fuel hungry. And luckily you can see it in Wayla as you're going down. So see, the recipe is done. So log pile waste. Yeah, wasted basically a whole log pile. Is there anything I got that I can put in it? I've got like a cobble. Let me just try to put a single cobble in there. Can I? No. Oh, I got to get the glass out. This won't do crap because it needs the whole burn cycle, so whatever. It's wood. Alright, so anyway, that's kind of cool. So this one has to face into it. The automated one doesn't. So if you look at that in the book, it'll tell you go to the index. Index, the Bellows, it's actually mechanical. Yeah, mechanical bellows. So see, it'll do a 3x3 area like that, or not really 3x3, but 3 next to it. So that makes it a bit more useful for multiple machines. Alright. So alright, that's pretty cool that we got that. I don't know that there's anything else in this tier. We do want to do some cogs and stuff. Let's look at a cog. That's the stone cog. Let's look at various cogs. They're kind of the automation thing. Another thing is this hopper. But again, you just require so much fuel. So there's a mechanical hopper that's a stone rod, tarred planks. So you need to do wood in with some tar. Let me see how much tar we had left. I didn't check that. We lost a bucket. We used a bucket. Let's run over here. Okay, so it gives 2 buckets in this burn. And we should have charcoal in here. We actually haven't harvested this. Wonder if there's a way. No, because the gravel will fall anyway, so it doesn't matter. You can build a structure like over the top of this thing. Jeez. Let's clean out inventory. With gravel, you do get a whole lot of rocks. That's good and bad, depending. Let's see. Andesite. I did get some of the gravel back. That's good. All right, here's andesite. I'm going to put some of the stone rocks up there. The leather, I'm kind of done with. At the moment, I need to make another shelf. Stone rods. I mean, geez, there's just so much stuff. Ash, I can get rid of. Let's not let that stuff despawn. This was my glass to make a tank. Let's try to make another tank real quick. So 4 and 4. We don't need 2 tanks, I don't think. So I'll save those other 4 for another thing. But yeah, we've basically gone through our masonry bricks again. So let's hit this. All right. So, and then a faucet. I don't want to let that stuff despawn. But faucets, all right, 3 and 2 clay lumps. Clay lumps right here. Go back, try to get the stuff back, see what else we get. I do not want to lose the charcoal. That would absolutely suck. And I don't think I got any of it in my inventory. Yeah, maybe some. All right, that's flint. This is ash, I think. All right, let's try to put this tank down. I don't want more dirt, crap, but I think you have to do the tank like here. Yes. We should have made the rock bag before we harvested this. And then the faucet goes on. It's like Tinker's, so it'll pull stuff out into that tank. All right, we picked everything up. So we got 27 charcoal from that. And then you get these charcoal flakes. I don't think I had any other charcoal in my inventory. Yeah, let's try to clean that stuff up and then make a rock bag. And then I'll set up another burn in between episodes. You know, we need the wood tire. And then I'm going to show you kind of like the path forward from here. Because, again, we're just at first level, basically. So gravel... got 3. That should have some up here. And I went and got some more. I wish I could put the glass up somewhere. Let's see. Lumps of clay. Stone rods. So yeah, I'll just make some more shelves. Diorite I could get rid of. Okay. So let's look at the rock bag. And it's 3 leather and a stash. All right, so a stash is I got 1, and I need 4 more. I need a total of 5. So we'll run some blanks real quick. Gives me 2. Okay. All right. So there's that. So let's make a stash real quick. Okay. And then what else? 3 leather, a twine, yeah, any kind of twine, and 2 wool. Got wool. I've got durable twine. I actually don't want to use that up though. So it'd be better off to make a couple twine here, I guess. Yeah, let's make a twine. Of course, if I use the durable twine, that's the only difference. No, durable stash too. Okay. Leather. So this, and then this is the regular twine, goes up here. And then the 2 wool and the stash. Okay. Stash there, and then I got wool. Okay, let's get this guy made. Alright, and this is a cool little dude. You can place it on the ground and open it and put stuff inside of it. Let's get the entry on it. For some reason that one didn't work. Let's look at the rock bag right here. Okay, rock bag can hold a large quantity of rocks. Durable rock bag can hold a large quantity of cobbled stone. Okay, so when placed in the world, bags can be opened and closed. When a bag is open, items can be manually added and removed from the top. Items can be extracted from the bottom so you can automate it. In your inventory, open and close a bag. Shift right click. If you have an open bag in your hand or hotbar, or auto collect. Auto click items will fill existing stacks in your inventory before filling the bag. So that's that kind of sucks, really, in a way, because you're still going to have a bunch of rocks in your inventory from that. So I'll have to play with that and see how it works. But it's pretty cool. Now you don't wear it or anything. I don't think it's a bauble. I didn't actually check that, but yeah, you can open it like that, and then it'll auto collect. And so it's a storage, so I can move all our rocks into that, I believe, and get them out of the shelf. So I may not need to make another shelf because of that, which would be cool. I don't mind them; they're not hard to make, but you know, it's just everything. Storage is a big thing in here, and of course they gate it that way. It's designed to be that way. So okay, guys. We got cooking, didn't burn our food. We got bellowing, got some tarring. So we've done all kinds of different stuff in this episode, and we're definitely at the stone level. Let me just give you a preview of what we're going to have to do, because we're going to have to make, now we've done these masonry blocks. Now we're going to have to start looking at these refractory blocks. All right, and it's a very detailed process. So you have to make staked limestone, and you have to add clay and ash and flint clay. And flint clay is a process that you have to make, and you'll get 20 refractory clay from that, which will give you 80 lumps, which will give you 40 unfired bricks. You have to fire those, then you'll get 10 blocks from out of that. But basically the procedure, which I wrote down, is hammer limestone rocks, granite anvil, get crushed limestone, cook crushed limestone in kiln, get quick lime, soak quick lime in pot, get slaked limestone, then fire it again, and all this kind of stuff. So it's very detailed, but that's what's going to get us to the bloomery. Right, the bloomery is where we're going to target, and you need basically 7. So if we go through one of those processes, we'll get what we need for that. And I'm going to try to dig this stuff out so that we have just a temporary place for it. Dig all this. This is the limestone, so we can get our limestone from there. I did go down into here a little bit more, a little bit deeper. Got the gravel from there. So I'll continue to look and see if there's more limestone and stuff down there. See, I think there's some right here. Yeah. So we should be able to get what we need from it without too much of an issue. And then we could start to get into iron. But keep in mind, guys, it's iron nuggets that you're getting. And it's kind of dangerous to deal with. We're going to want to make some leather armor and coat it in slaked lime to give us fire protection and stuff like that. So this is a fun mod. It is, again, detailed. It really is very detailed. And we're still, like, this is early game. That's what I told you when we first started the series, was that getting a stack of iron ingots would be a major accomplishment. And, you know, that's just how it is in this mod. And I don't know, for your style of play, it could be very enjoyable. It definitely extends the early game, but keeps you busy with all kinds of stuff to do. And I kind of like that sometimes. Sometimes I like to speed run stuff, but sometimes I like to, you know, have to do a lot of detailed type of work. So this is a cool mod. Anyway, I hope you're enjoying the series. It's Scott O'Mato. Guys, thanks so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Have a great day. Bye-bye.